Okay, I'm doing Eugene's perspective on the monologue. Finally, I enter my new home, explore the house to see anything new, but the only thing is a girl in her window. I see her staring at my house, doing nothing but just sitting there. She then notices me and quickly ducks down. I stroll to the backyard, yelling out aloud, "Hey!" Though no response. I stare at the window, hoping for a head to pop out, but nothing. I sigh and enter the house. I then enter my emptiness of a room. I fall asleep after a couple back and forth movements. The next morning, I wake up from plates clicking and a distant humming sound. Half awake, I walk to the kitchen. My mother hummed California Dreaming while cooking eggs. I quickly grabbed a book, greeting my mom, and sat down. This was the normal routine for summer. I never saw that girl again. My father was rarely home, so we had a nurse named Carrie. She had fiery red hair and helped my mom around the house. Eventually, summer ended, and I had to attend a new school. I wasn't very excited because the last school I was bullied on my looks, but I really had no choice. Maybe I could meet that girl I saw and see if she is nice, I muttered to myself. After a couple days of going to school, I assumed she was either homeschooled or went to a different school because I didn't see her anywhere. But right as I started giving up, she bumped into me at my locker. "Eugene, right?" she said sweetly with a beautiful smile. At this time, I was so nervous, I just lightly nodded and lifted my glasses in nervousness. Eventually, we slowly hung out. Though she did most of the talking, I liked the company. I didn't think anybody would want to be my friend, but I guess wrong. We then started walking home together, and I started warming up to her, only saying a couple words and nodding most of the time. One day while walking, I had the guts to ask if she wanted to study with me, because she said she was struggling. "Sure," she said in excitement. The next day, I got all nice for school because we were going to study after. But during the class, we had an announcement from our teacher. Mr. Wilson slowly stands up with sadness in his eyes, though I'm the only one noticing him while the rest of the class are yelling. "Silence!" he yells, and the class goes quiet. All the kids slowly turn their heads to him in shock. The president has been shot. The kids then look at him with confusion and continue back to talking. Though I am in disbelief, my mother told me so much about him. "How could somebody do that?" I told my friend, barely even paying attention. He doesn't hear me, but then the teacher dismisses us. At home, I see my father and mother sitting in the kitchen, hands over their mouths. I then run to my father with my arms open for a hug. "Hey, Papa," I say in excitement, but then he kneels to me and shows me the newspaper. I know, I heard about it. My mood quickly changes, and he stands back up. My nurse sitting on the couch staring at the TV in devastation. I see how this has affected them, but not so soon after, we hear a loud knock at the door. "I got it," I say in excitement, but before anyone could get it, Carrie makes it to the door. Minutes pass and I hear a door slam, expecting my friend, but it was only her.